Imagine a world without hospitals, without police, without even the comfort of knowing why the sky turns dark or volcanoes erupt. Now imagine dying in that world. Long before written language or the first cities, death came swiftly and often horribly for prehistoric humans. From cannibalism to mass executions, brutal murders to volcanic eruptions, archaeologists have unearthed evidence of some of the most gruesome ends our ancestors ever faced. These aren't myths. These are real deaths, etched into bones, buried in bogs, frozen in time. This is the most horrifying deaths in prehistoric history. In a quiet cave in Somerset, England, archaeologists discovered something nightmarish: human bones, dozens of them. But these weren't ordinary burials. These bones were cut, snapped, and scraped, just like animal remains processed for food. Worse still, some skulls had been carefully shaped into bowls, drinking cups made from the heads of the dead. This was Gough's Cave, dated to over 15,000 years ago, and it told a gruesome story. Prehistoric humans here had turned on their own. Was it ritual, survival during a famine, or something darker, an accepted practice of the time? No one knows for sure, but one thing is certain: these people weren't just buried, they were butchered. While Pompeii's story is famous, few realize that volcanic death haunted humans long before civilization. At Campi Flegrei in Italy, Europe's most dangerous supervolcano, evidence of ancient eruptions suggests entire communities were vaporized thousands of years ago. One victim's body was found lying face down, carbonized into the earth, bones turned black from searing heat. Unlike Pompeii, there was no time to flee. The pyroclastic flow traveled at over 100 miles per hour, hotter than 900 degrees Fahrenheit. In seconds, life ended, not just from fire, but from instant shock, internal boiling, and suffocation. Prehistoric humans didn't stand a chance. Deep in the bogs of northern Europe, nature preserved the dead in chilling detail. Skin, hair, even stomach contents remained intact, thousands of years later. But it's how they died that makes them terrifying. Tallen Man, discovered in Denmark, was hanged with a noose still around his neck. Others had slit throats, crushed skulls, or showed signs of drowning. Many were naked, bound, or left face down, clearly not accidental. Were they executed, punished, sacrificed to gods of fertility and harvest? Whatever the reason, their perfectly preserved corpses tell a dark tale of prehistoric violence wrapped in mystery. In Narok, Kenya, a dry lake bed revealed a scene straight out of a horror movie. Over a dozen human skeletons, men, women, even children, lay sprawled across the site. All had met violent ends. One woman still had a sharpened stone blade lodged in her skull. Another had arms bound behind her back, suggesting execution. The cause? Likely an early form of tribal warfare, a raid on a hunter-gatherer group. This 10,000-year-old site may be the oldest evidence of organized violence between human groups, and it shows that even before agriculture and cities, humans were capable of cruelty on a scale we often associate with more modern times. He was found frozen in the Alps, perfectly preserved in ice for over 5,000 years. Ötzi, the Iceman. For years, researchers believed he died of exposure, until forensic scans revealed something shocking: an arrowhead lodged in his back. He had been murdered. Even more chilling, he didn't die instantly. The arrow severed a major artery. He bled out slowly in the cold. He had cuts on his hands, signs of a struggle. He carried tools, weapons, and even medicine. Whoever killed him knew him. Was it revenge, a robbery, betrayal? His murder remains one of the oldest unsolved cold cases in human history. We often picture prehistoric humans as primitive, simple, but their lives and their deaths were anything but. They faced natural disasters, violent conflicts, ritualistic practices, and cold-blooded murder. The brutality we uncover in ancient graves reminds us that fear, cruelty, and horror are not modern inventions. They've been with us since the very beginning. And as we continue to dig deeper into the dirt of our past, who knows what other terrifying truths we'll uncover next. Thanks for watching Animal Facts Journey. If you enjoyed this dive into prehistoric horror, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next chapter in Earth's untold history.